Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the SC Reports podcast. I'm your host, Stevan Cyrus. Holy crap, I literally just got finished making the Jeff Teague video, and now it seems that Derrick Rose is on the move to New York. Now, the Bulls would receive Robin Lopez and Jerian Grant. Holy crap. This is huge. Now, let's break down this whole thing. Obviously, Derrick Rose and Jimmy Butler were not getting along. In Derrick Rose's absence from his ACL injury to his meniscus tear, Jimmy Butler had asserted himself as an alpha male. He developed himself to be the top dog in Chicago. He is almost injury proof. He barely gets injured, and he comes back quite quickly from injury. He plays through most of it, and he's an aggressive two-way player that is only going to get better from here. Now, obviously, that means two alphas on the same team. You can either learn to get along or you need to get away from each other. Not to mention some of the weird things Derrick Rose has been saying lately, how I'm just looking forward to getting huge money and all that. So obviously there was some turmoil in Chicago. Like, it was a big problem. There was Jimmy Butler going here, Derrick Rose going here, and they pulled the trigger. They see Jimmy Butler as their leading man. But let's get back to the trade. Derrick Rose to New York. He's gonna join Carmelo Anthony and Chris Porzingis. That looks like a pretty good team. It is a playoff team for sure if Derrick Rose can stay healthy. Because now, New York lost their center. You know, Robin Lopez was great for them. But I think they believe in Kristaps enough now that he will go down and play that position, even though I think he's suited more for the power forward position. But I definitely think Melo's going to start at the 4. But at the same time, there are rumors now that Dwight Howard is going to go to New York. This could be crazy. There could be a big 3 revolution going on in New York if Dwight Howard wants to go. So, obviously, at first glance, this could be okay. But again, Carmelo needs the ball in his hands. Derrick Rose needs the ball in his hands. There could be turmoil coming in New York, everybody. Don't be surprised. I don't think this will take away from Kristaps either. I think he'll still get his touches. So, yeah, guys. I definitely think this is a huge move for New York. It's a huge gamble because of Derrick Rose's injury. But, hey, this could work. And New York finally gets a point guard. Now, let's look at Chicago's end. They just got really, really bad. They don't have a point guard right now. And that's going to be an issue for Chicago. Kirk Heinrich right now would be their starting point guard. Jimmy Butler, Joakim Noah said he's not coming back. So it looks like Chicago can be going through a rebuilding phase because Jimmy Butler cannot do it alone. Nikola Mirotic, he needs to bounce back and be a huge, solid player for them. But it looks like Fred Hoiberg and the Chicago Bulls are definitely not making the playoffs next year. It would be very tough for them unless they get a big acquisition or they move up in the draft or they decide to explode the team and say, hey, Philly, we'll give you Jimmy Butler. We'll take Ben Simmons and Jahlil Okafor. Something like that. But right now, it is crazy that the fact that, the Bulls would trade Derrick Rose. Obviously, he's been saying some really weird stuff. So I'm not surprised that they've moved him. They've said that they were going to move either Jimmy Butler or Derrick Rose, but they favored moving Derrick Rose before Jimmy Butler. And they pulled the trigger. Now he's in New York. Let's see what him and Carmelo and Kristaps can do. I think it could work out if Derrick Rose and Carmelo can somehow work together and make everybody on that team share the ball and not become an isolation like Oklahoma with the Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook type of play style because that won't work. Derrick Rose isn't who he was in 2011. Carmelo, he's still a very lethal player, but at the same time, it's just not going to work. So guys, I want to hear from you. Put it in the comment section below. What do you think of this trade? And guys, I'll be here with more updates. Peace.